Hello, everyone watching the recording. Welcome into the space. We were just doing some short introductions, and Ami she just finished the 40-day sadhana that we did September and October and November. It was, yeah, mid-September, October into November. And yeah, I just wanted to reference that point to just give an explanation of how powerful it is to work with a sadhana, to work with mantras, to work with these practices, these Vedic, people see them as yoga, which can sometimes be misconstrued as what we see in the Western world as yoga is stretching and flexibility and getting fit and strong, and that's actually like the tiniest, like 1% of what yoga actually is. And yoga is actually it's coming from Vedic wisdom, from the Vedas, which are actually the oldest text on earth, dated back, some say, as old as 5,000 or 6,000 years old. And so the reason I'm explaining this is just to share that these tools and these practices that we're working with are far, far, far beyond us. They date back thousands and thousands of years. And the reason that they're still relevant today is because they work, is because they're a technology. It's not a belief, it's not an opinion, it's not a religion, it's actually a science. And working with these different technologies such as Kriya, which is really what we were working with in the 40-day sadhana that we just finished called Rebirth. We were working with mantras and more kriyas. And today I'm really, really excited to teach you a mantra that is really sacred in Vedic knowledge. It's one of the oldest mantras dating back to, I won't go into it, but in the Vedas, there's many, many, many different texts, and Gayatri is found in one of the oldest. So it's a very old mantra. Mantra, I'm sure you all have heard the word mantra at this point in your life, whether it's seen as a personal affirmation, but mantra actually comes from the Sanskrit tradition, the Sanskrit language. And it means, there's many different definitions because Sanskrit is a very complex language, but the one that I love is man, represents or refers to manas, which refers to mind. And tra, you can see the word tra in mantra, tantra, yantra. Tra means expansion or liberation or freedom. And so mantra is a tool to liberate the mind, to create expansion in the mind. And mantra is such a powerful, powerful tool because it takes all of the thoughts, and we have a lot of thoughts going on. I used to suffer from extreme anxiety, and it still comes up sometimes. And my favorite tool to bring in, mantra, because it just takes everything that's out here and it just directs it. It gives it a direction. It gives it a purpose. Just like the nature of the breath is to breathe, right? We do that automatically. And with pranayama techniques, breath techniques, we learn to master the breath. We learn to control the breath. Breath control is pranayama. Same thing, the nature of the mind is to think. Your mind is going to think thoughts, period. That's the nature of the mind. And mantra is a tool to direct the mind, to calibrate it, if you will. And what's so powerful about it is it's really working at the level of vibration. It's a vibratory medicine. So we all know that there's vibration in everything, right? This is 2023. It's not the first time now that you've probably heard, oh, raise your vibration. 10 years ago, maybe that was super woo-woo and hippie. But we know now that we're vibrational beings. We know that there's vibration in literally everything. And vibration, sound, mantra. Mantra is working with sound to create a vibration. And I don't know if anybody here has seen the study of freezing water when they say different affirmations, when they say different words to the water. It's fascinating. Go and look it up. I can't remember the scientist's name. He's a Japanese scientist. But they noticed that when you would say positive affirmations to the water, it would freeze into the most beautiful crystals. And when they would say negative things to the water, it would turn ugly. It was like really weird, like distorted shapes. So that's just a small example to show the power of the word, the power of what you say. It literally, it goes beyond just sound. It's a vibration. It impacts everything. So the more that we're speaking high vibrational words, which mantras are like the highest, they're like next level high vibrational. When we can invoke these into our lives on a day-to-day basis, and especially in a sadhana practice, especially, waking up and having 21 days together, invoking this powerful mantra, the power is absolutely incredible, incredible, incredible. You're going to feel the shifts. You're going to feel it start to transform you at a vibrational level. So I'm referring all of this before we begin, but I will say that none of this will make sense until you experience it. This is something that can only be experienced at the level of the experiencer. So I'm so happy that you're here, and thank you so much for joining us in this sadhana. I'll just give a few little housekeeping items first before we drop into teaching you the mantra and getting into the juice of our practice. So some of you are here live. Some of you will be watching the recording. If you are watching the recording, make sure that you do the practice by the end of the day, December 1st, so that we're on this 21-day cycle track together. I'm going to be creating a Telegram group. For those of you who don't know what Telegram is, it's simply a communication app, just like WhatsApp. And we'll have a group chat in there. We had one for Rebirth. It was really nice, just to keep people accountable, share any reflections, share any questions. And you can go in there every day and just post like, done, I did it. I'm just gonna close this door. It's a little bit loud. So the Telegram group is a beautiful way for you to meet your Sangha, stay connected to the group, and have that layer of accountability. It's really powerful when we do something individually, but what's so beautiful about doing it in a group, and this is actually why I invited you all, because I was about to start this sadhana just for myself. I felt like I was coming out of a huge rebirth and death process, which Ami knows all about, and my heart, because they were in that group. And I think that we all collectively have been feeling a lot the last few months. Like, it's just been energetically, collectively, there's been a lot happening in the world, and we are the world. We are connected to everything. So we really feel that. And one of my favorite quotes is, "You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in one drop." We are everything. You are me, I am you. We are we, the Beatles song. We are so connected. And so when we can do these practices, the collective does feel it. Yes, we get to do it for ourselves and this group here, but I promise you it's going to impact at a global level. We create one small ripple, but together we create a wave. And that wave contains energy. That energy, that vibration, it does move out beyond. And the mantra we'll be working with today is all about cultivating light. It's connecting to the sun. And I just feel this is such an appropriate time given the heaviness of the last few months, just everything happening in the world. I intuitively felt that it's time right now for us to just really hone in on our vibration, amplify our light, and create this internal luminosity, this internal strength. So you're going to have the Telegram group, and we're going to have a closing call on the 21st. Again, amazing if you can make that live and connect with everybody, but if not, that will also be recorded for you. So that's all the housekeeping. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me or message me. And let's just go ahead and drop into the space. So finding a comfortable seat, roll the shoulders up and down the back and close down the eyes. Drop into your breath. And I know that was a lot of talking and information, so just let all of that settle with the eyes closed, dropping into your body, your midline. Let's rub the palms together in front of our heart. And come to stillness. We'll officially begin this practice today. Begin by chanting 3 Ohms. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. 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 Inhale. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale. Release the hands down on top of the thighs. Keep the eyes closed. Dropping deeper into the present moment. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. come back into the space. So I just shared a link with you in the chat. Somebody open it and let me know. It should work, but let me know if it's not working. And in there, you're going to find the Gayatri mantra. So this is such a powerful mantra. Like I had mentioned before, it's one of the oldest. And what happens when something is worked with, whether it's a temple or whether it's a mosque or whether it's a mantra, when somebody is going to something with an intention, that energy is what gives it its frequency. So beautiful. Thank you, Sherry. So because Gayatri has been chanted for thousands of years with this shared intention, people are chanting this mantra, invoking light, invoking this vibratory state. It builds power, because think of every single person chanting it with that intention, creating that frequency, creating that vibration. It just amplifies and amplifies and amplifies over thousands of years. So it's such a powerful mantra. Mantra also means seed. And you can think about what we're going to be doing today is planting this seed inside of us. And it's going to begin to build this vibratory state within. And I could explain more about it, but I don't really want to, because my teacher who taught me this mantra never explained it or gave a very brief definition. And what happened was I got to build my own relationship to it. I got to experience it for myself and start to understand how it works, what it does. And what I will say is, again, it is a mantra to build a luminosity within. And there is another, I'm going to send another link right now. There is another definition to it. It says, and this is the one from the Sattva tradition, this comes from our little puja book in India, and it says, calling upon the sun goddess, that my heart may be illuminated. Cleanse me of all delusions, so I can shine forth like thou art brightly shining. And that's also in the chat for you right now. So let this be the intention going into this, and stay curious. Stay curious, and we'll see what happens. So the mantra is, I recommend, if you don't know this mantra yet, I know some of you are familiar with it, but if you don't know this mantra yet, open up the link and just read through it a few times. I'm going to explain how it sounds in the mouth. So the mantra goes, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuvaha Swaha. And you don't really make that Bhuvaha Swaha. It could go Bhuva Swaha. But I'm just going to explain it like this. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Tat Savitur Varenyam. Tat Savitur Varenyam. Bhargo Devas Yadi Mahi. Bhargo Deva Siadhi Mahi. Dhiyo Yona Pracho Dayat. Go ahead and close the eyes. I'm going to go line by line, just repeating it after me. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Tat Savitur Varenyam. Bhargo Deva Siadimahi. Tiyo Yona Prachodaya. Beautiful. Let's do it one more time. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Tat Savitur Varenyam. Bhargo Deva Siadimahi. Hiyo Yona Prachodaya. Beautiful. So I'm going to put on this Gayatri mantra. This is a little bit more of a song. We're going to be chanting it differently, but I want to just invite you to close your eyes, drop into your breath, and listen just for a couple of minutes to this song, to this mantra. Tatsaviduvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodaya. Bhuvasvaha 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 Tatsaviduvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodaya. Tatsaviduvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodaya. Out of the mouth, big sigh. Again, deep breath in. Let it all go. One more deepest breath in, filling up. Holding the breath at the top, visualize bright light within you and all around you. Relax. With the eyes closed, dropping your awareness or attention into your heart space. And take this moment to set your intention. Perhaps something personal for you. What brought you here? What are you looking to step into? What new frequency, what vibration, what energy? And then pulling in our collective intention to invoke a luminosity in the light. We're going to begin with a mantra. And just know it's okay if you don't get it in the first few rounds or in any round today or even today at all. Maybe it will take you a couple of days to get this mantra. So just be compassionate with yourself. You still receive the benefits just from invoking the intention of it. Just from simply invoking that intention of working with Gayatri is already bringing you the benefits. So if you have a mala strand, you can use a mala. No worries if you don't. We're going to time it. It will take about 20 minutes, and you can always just set a timer if you don't have the mala strand. But if you do have one and you'd like to chant using the mala, feel free to grab your mala now. Again, we move bead by bead as we chant the mantra each time. So let's keep the eyes closed. Go ahead and just listen to me for the first 3, 5, 10, however many rounds you need to get the cadence and the rhythm and the way in which we're going to be working with that. And we begin. 21 days, yoo-hoo! Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धिyo yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो yo na prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Diyo yona prachodayat Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Tiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Tiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. A little softer. Om Bhurbhuva Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. And stay here, stay in the vibration. Feeling the vibratory effects of the mantra. Experiencing deep luminosity. Radiant. Connected to your true essence. We'll seal our practice today. Rub the palms together. Cultivate some ki in between the hands. Place your hands in front of your face. Feel the warmth of your hands up above the crown of the head. And just take your hands on your head, rubbing your hands down the body. Taking your hands anywhere on the body you would like your own warm touch. Keeping the eyes closed, staying inward. And again, rub the hands together. Anjali Mudra. We'll seal this initiation today with one long Om. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale for Om. Om. You can bow your forehead to the earth. And welcome back into the space. Well, congratulations on completing day 1 of our 21-day cycle. I'm really excited to see what unfolds for all of us over the course of these next 21 days, leading up to the winter solstice on the 21st. So thank you all so much for being here. And yeah, I think I'll leave any questions or any comments for the Telegram group. I would love for you to just bask in this vibratory state for now. Just allow it to keep emanating out from within into your field, into your day. So with that, I will leave you today. Deep gratitude. Thank you so much for being here. And see you in the Telegram group. Check your email for the link, and you can add yourself there and ask any questions, share reflections, and any feedback. So have a beautiful, beautiful Friday, Venus Day. What a beautiful day to be connecting to this mantra. So namaste.
Thank you. Thank you, Brooke.